Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new video today. Today we're going to be reviewing Transformers Stranger Things Code Red. Now, here's the figure. The reason I'm reviewing this figure, even though it came out like 2 years ago, I believe, it's mainly because the new Stranger Things season is coming out on Christmas, and the rest of it is dropping on New Year's Eve, or New Year's Eve, I believe. So yeah, I'm like extremely excited for that. I've seen Stranger Things. I swear, if freaking like Steve or Dustin dies, I'm gonna be pissed. Um, if someone like, let's say, like Mike or 11, I'll be sad, but I'll eventually get. Did I not put my I'll eventually get over it. Um, I'm gonna be pretty sad if Hopper or Jonathan or Nancy dies. I'm gonna be pretty happy when Mr. Whatsit or Vecna or One or Henry, however you want to call him, I'll be happy if he's gone. But yeah, so without that rant distracting us, let's get to the actual figure. So the figure itself, let me just take off all the accessories real fast. Just gotta get rid of all this, get rid of his blunt. So yeah, the figure is actually based off Argoyles. I forgot how to pronounce his name. Jonathan's friend, pretty much. And yeah, it's just based off his little pizza van. And the figure itself is pretty good. You know, I'm pretty sure this is a retool off the Earthrise, Ironhide, and Ratchet mold, which is also a retool of the Siege mold, Siege, Ironhide, and Ratchet. But it's still a pretty good figure, and I just really enjoy this figure. You know, it has pretty good articulation. The head is on a ball joint. His arms can go up, full rotation, more than a 90-degree bend at the elbow, a wrist swivel, which I feel like is kind of missing on newer deluxes. Hasbro, if you're watching this, please, I understand there's tariffs, but please drop down the prices, man. I can't afford Transformers. Why? Tell me why. Onslaught is $100, dog. He's a commander class, but commander class should still be $90. $100 is like that. I don't know how I'm gonna afford that because I really want Bruticus, but it is gonna be a struggle for me. But I mean, at least they released those $15 2 packs. I mean that's pretty good. Yeah. So without that that little rant, he has a waist swivel right there, a waist swivel. His legs can go that far back. He has a little bit of kibble right here, so it can't go fully all the way back, but it's still pretty good. He can kick pretty hard. Wait, what? Yeah, pretty high. I don't know why I said pretty hard. His knees have a 90-degree bend, and then he has a pretty good pivot, but that's mainly because of the transformation. But yeah, the articulation on this guy. Let me just remove the accessories. The articulation on this guy is actually pretty good. I don't really have anything. Oh, yeah. Do be careful with his chest piece and his backpack piece, because it is pretty easy to just untab. I don't know if it's like a whole like every copy of this is like that, or if it's just like a QC thing. But yeah. So the accessories this guy comes with. Let me just fix my camera so we can get. Can I like zoom in? I don't know if that's gonna be good for people. So the accessories he comes with are this. Let me just move them out the way. All right. I probably shouldn't zoom in. Sorry for the little mistake. So he comes with his little. Oh, that's upside down. This little pizza blaster. Surfer Boys Pizza. It's pretty iconic. Or I mean, he only shows up in season 4, but yeah. So it comes with this, and he has a little pizza box. It doesn't open or anything, but still pretty cool. He actually comes with a blast effect. I was pretty surprised. He comes with a flamethrower piece, which is it's translucent plastic painted. I don't know really why they did that. They could have just like done it like in like an orange color. Maybe they could have still painted it, but it's a little weird, but still pretty cool. He actually comes with an axe. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They did paint the handles. It's made in translucent plastic. And they painted the handles. I don't think it paint chipped on this one though. I think it was the other one, which is actually a mace. I think that's what you call it, a mace. Maybe a bludgeon. I don't know what to call this thing, but yeah, you can tell it's painted Wait, that's not a paint chip. Yeah, because I've owned this figure for like 2 years, and the paint actually hold up pretty well. So that's pretty good. Well, mainly that's because I don't really play with my figures that rough. I actually made him a custom accessory because in the show, Argyle, aka Jonathan's friend, he's actually a stoner, which I find pretty funny. So I made him this little roll of paper. So this just fits into his hand like this. It just slides in, so you don't really have to do much. Oh, crap. Will it fit? I find out I have to re-roll this thing. Hang on. This thing is like not fitting whatsoever. Okay, I think that's rolled enough. And we'll slide in. Okay, nope, it's just crumbling. Why are you doing this on camera? Okay, I'm gonna cut to me like figuring out how to put this little thing in his hand, because I think the paper might have expanded a little bit. So I'm gonna cut to me with him holding this in his hand. Okay, so now I finally have after some struggle his untabbed a little, and now it's started to do that on camera. So yeah, here's the blunt in his hand. He could smoke it if he wants. If I can pose him, he could somewhat do it. Like a little gap right there, but you could still like make him look like he's smoking. Yeah. So he can get high if he wants. But yeah, so he's a pretty good figure. Put him right there because right now we're gonna do some comparisons. So I'm just scooting back, or just scoot my camera back. Sorry. Why is it at an angle? Okay. Okay, so sorry for if like have motion sickness. Just gonna move that back. Move this back a little. Should we go further? I think we should. Just like that. So right now we have Studio Series 86 Bumblebee, which he might get replaced with Devastation Bumblebee, because after I think it was Takara that showed it. I don't think it was leaks this time. Well, when Takara showed it, it looked like Devastation B looked very good. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to buy him along with Orion Pax. Luckily, they're both A-level figures, so I'll probably just wait for them to go on sale. But yeah, I think I might knocked over my camera. Excuse me. Sorry. We have 86 Prime, looking all tall and proud. Like, just get this guy for the holiday season. I might do a top 5 video, like talking about what figures I want to get for the holiday season. But yeah. So next up we have the Siege Seeker mold, just to get like some size. Next up we have 86 Grimlock. So there's a good comparison. Next up we have Age of the Primes Superion. And yeah, that's probably a good scale on how he should look to Superion. And next up we have actually let me get Superion out of the way. We have 86 Devastator. Now 86 Devastator is very good. Highly recommend him too for the holiday season. Go watch my review on him. And yeah. So that were all the comparisons we had today. Something that yeah, I'm gonna just scoot the camera up a little. Okay, so something that I want to touch up on is the box this figure actually came in. The box that this figure came in, it was like a whole pizza box. It was very cool. I'll put a picture up to show you guys. But yeah, so now next up, we're gonna put this guy into his alt mode. So I'm gonna cut. Dang, I really do need to write scripts for this videos. So I'll cut to me. Or I cut to him being in his alt mode. So yeah. Alright, so now we have Code Red into his alt mode. And you might be saying, hey Alex, where's his I think he might be missing his little Surfer Boys pizza surf thing that he has on top of his roof. And this is where we bring in one of his accessories. So we actually have to transform it to get his little top thingy. So yeah, we just transform it. That folds up. Make sure this is all the way closed. Bring Code Red. Make sure it's facing the right way. And boom! Now Argyle. Now he can pass the Duchi on the left hand side, and all of his wheels are pinned, so you know he rolls pretty nice, So yeah. I don't really have much to talk about his alt mode. You know, it's a pizza van. It has a printing on it, which is pretty cool. They painted the headlights. I do like that. It's actually licensed. Can the camera focus? But yeah, it's actually licensed. Surfer Boys Pizza. Same printing on the other side. Taillights, Volkswagen, and yeah. Now this figure actually does have weapon storage. There's these two little tabs on each side, so I just plug in the weapons. Plug in the weapons. Boom. Same on the other side. Boom. We can bring in the pizza box. I think it just pegs on right there. You can do it for the other weapon too. And boom, you got a little weaponized mode. But yeah, you know. I'm gonna do another rant. You can skip if you want. I don't know. I might put a timestamp. I don't know. I might be too lazy. But I might buy the new Stranger Things collab. I forgot what they called it, but it's based on the little van they had during season 5. So yeah, I might have to. Oh man. Worst time to yawn. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to buy that van. I'm pretty sure Steve and Jonathan were in that van. They were like tracking down Hopper, or is it the Democrat? I forgot. I haven't watched season 5 since it first came out, which is like a month ago. But yeah. So is that everything we have to talk about today? Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. That's everything I'm talking about today. So yeah. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Make sure to like, subscribe, please. You know, let me be on the algorithm. You know. But yeah. So hope you have a good rest of your day and goodbye.